Imagine you're taking appliances or chemicals to the landfill. You've put it off for a long time, but everything is packed to go. When you arrive, however, you're turned away. Wind has made collection hazardous, or perhaps you couldn't even arrive on account of rainy weather and wet roads. You have now entered the climate zone. 60s television aside, we take many city services for granted, but can we reasonably expect them to function as they do now 30 years into the future? How about 50? As a resident of the City of Lethbridge for the past 20 years, I've noticed some changes to our annual weather patterns. For example, snowfall has been occurring later in the year and doesn't stay nearly as long due to our notorious Chinooks occurring much more frequently. My observations aren't definitive proof of climate change, but they corroborate with professional engineers and scientists who confirm that the climate is changing, weather extremes are going to get much more intense, and infrastructure as it functions now may not function to the same degree in the future. Because of this, Lethbridge wanted to prepare its infrastructure for the future, and that's what I've been trying to assist the city with. But the question was, how do we go about adapting infrastructure to future climate events? First, we had to discern which changes in the climate were most severe for the individual departments. Each city department is affected by events such as extreme precipitation, extreme temperature, and wind gusts, to name a few, at varying degrees. Knowing this, we focused on researching different adaptation methods utilized by other municipalities, environmental consultants, and research journals that could be tailored to each department based on their specific climate conditions. However, we couldn't just rely on actions taken by other corporations without any input from those actually working in the corporate body. So we had to include stakeholders from state departments in the discussions regarding adaptation. Stakeholder engagement is necessary not just to ensure that everyone is on the same page in terms of actions taken, but also for the input for that they provide with their hands-on experience. With input from the staff, coupled with inspiration from neighboring municipalities, we can improve the resilience of the infrastructure to be able to function far into the future. Now, some people may think that we may not need to change the way that our current systems run. After all, why not just invest in things that reduce emissions and halt climate change? Given that many emissions tend to hang around in the atmosphere for decades, if not centuries, it is good practice not just to reduce our carbon footprint, but also ensure services remain functional no matter what happens in the future. And thankfully, there are many different communities that are taking great strides to do just that. I would urge other municipalities to follow in the examples set by Calgary, Edmonton, Red Deer, and now Lethbridge, and seriously consider shoring up their infrastructure for the future. Thank you.